You're about to watch a film that shouldn't exist. An anomaly that should never have occurred. And yet, here you are, sitting in front of a screen, eager, a little excited even. There was a time when none of this existed. There was no Staj, or Yulia, or Andre. But then you rewrote the rules. You insisted on bringing this story to life, and we couldn't stop you. We thought that transforming our initial short into a feature film would stop you. But it didn't. We thought that shooting a period movie with more than 100 locations, set in Russia and shot in 3 countries, might make you hesitate. But it didn't either. We added a transmedia universe, sabotaged the film, complicated the story with new characters and threads. We even told you that the journey had finished, that we couldn't go forward. But we were wrong. You grew in number, and you grew stronger. You saved the shoot in only 3 days. You lent us your computers, and you supported us from your companies until the very end. And in the end, you made it happen. The project that shouldn't exist is now a reality. Here is your film.
(1957). Avevamo installato un'antenna sul nostro tetto a Torino. La nostra casa si trovava su una traiettoria strategica che ci permetteva l'ascolto dei messaggi radiofonici dell'Unione Sovietica. Mio fratello ed io ascoltavamo il lancio di ogni razzo. Sì, lo Sputnik 1, con quel suo pi, 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 pi. I battiti cardiaci della cagnolina Laika, le prime parole di Gagarin. Non vedo nessun dio quassù. E John Glenn. Passavamo notti intere svegli davanti ai nostri ricevitori. Un giorno i radioosservatori astronomici tedeschi avvertirono dei suoni insoliti su frequenze normalmente occupate dai sovietici. Noi ci precipitammo subito ad ascoltare. Era un segnale in Morse. Ma il segnale, invece di girare attorno alla Terra, si trovava in un punto fisso, indebolendosi poco a poco. Era un veicolo spaziale e si stava allontanando dalla Terra. Ottimizzammo il segnale e i beep si trasformarono in un suono. E grazie a mio padre, che era medico, scoprimmo trattarsi di un battito cardiaco umano. Poco dopo, l'Unione Sovietica annunciò che una nave spaziale si era disintegrata al limite dell'atmosfera. Una nave spaziale senza equipaggio. Naturalmente. Occultavano tutto. A partire da lì fu tutta una pazzia. Ci trasferimmo in un vecchio bunker tedesco e costruimmo la torre d'ascolto radiofonico più famosa del mondo, Torre Bert. Furono 10 anni incredibili, tutte emozioni, le due potenze più grandi del mondo, che avrebbero potuto distruggere tutto dal giorno alla notte, allo stesso tempo, erano in competizione per la conquista dello spazio, per arrivare primi, per arrivare più lontano. Amore che c'era in quel tempo per lo spazio. All'inizio i russi vinsero tutto. Il primo satellite, il primo animale, il primo uomo, la prima donna, la prima passeggiata spaziale, mentre gli americani collezionavano un'esplosione dopo l'altra, un fallimento dopo l'altro. Però quando gli americani arrivarono sulla Luna, tutto finì. Non c'era più niente da scoprire, niente da vincere. Finì l'interesse per lo spazio e l'Unione Sovietica perse, nonostante avesse vinto in tutto il resto. Aveva perso perché non riuscì mai ad arrivare sulla Luna. La Luna era il sogno più desiderato, era tutto. E lo lasciarono andare.
Not sure if this is working right. If it isn't, must be broken, which is your fault, Andre. Thank you. I've decided to record as much as I possibly can for post-flight analysis. And as you know, I think something must have damaged the Calibri's communication antenna, as all attempts to contact you guys have proved futile. I'm currently on my third orbit of the moon. There she is out there. Isn't she beautiful? hard to sum up how staggering it is without something cliched or corny. So, here I am, 250,000 kilometers away from home, all alone. And the sense of isolation, it's pretty overwhelming. The good news is I made this piece of shit work. It wasn't poetry, emotional textbook, but it did take off a little. So here I am. Deep space. Solar panels are history. And unless I can find a gas station on the way back, pretty fucked.
Nikolai? The Calibri module is coming back. Yes. Yes. Okay. Calibri is re-entering the atmosphere. He's coming back. I know it's been a long time, and I know it's impossible, but do you think it's a coincidence that it's coming to Earth? Come on. It's going to land in less than an hour.
Out of function. I see 3.0 in register 1. Previous reading 2.9.
Spacecraft entered a ballistic orbit during re-entry, sir.
578, 569, 536, 54.
Accelerations up to 21 G expected.
Rescue team's ready.
Ready.
Recalculate the route. We have a range.
200 kilometers, sir.
Docking stations?
Notified and waiting.
Reroute the rescue teams to the Orsk area.
79 again.
Teams of two, let's go down and find them. That way, you, with me. Come on.
Can you hear me? I'll give you my coordinates. They are 40.4220004. Striker, a storm is coming very close and I would love the rescue teams to find me as soon as possible. Over!
That was a dirty stunt, Staff. You either come back, or you don't. But I don't like to be fooled.
Did you sleep at all?
I don't like what I see when I sleep.
Yulia, you have to get some sleep. This is ridiculous. Can you just please take the pills the doctor gave you?
I've already started.
Okay. I'll make some coffee.
Don't worry, I'll do it.
Today is June 15th, 1976. My name is Stas Hasanovich, and I'm a Soviet cosmonaut. I write this diary to leave a record of my arrival. There's no one here. It's like the whole human race has been killed in a nuclear explosion or melted or... Everything else is still here. Every leaf, waterfall, bird. Everything looks exactly like Earth. Except it isn't.
passive antenna. They were receiving the signal.
I don't care. No, I just hope that someday, if somebody talks about us, it's because we did something worth talking about.
Cheers to that.
Whoa!
Andrei Sergeyevich Vasilyev, you should rest.
Can't.
A memory is similar to a virus. It's unique, it can remain asleep for years, and when it comes to life, it spreads, it divides, it multiplies, and it can eat you alive.
Please make my beard disappear.
Excuse me, young lady, is this man bothering you? Because I can get rid of him for you if you like.
I'm ready.
Thank you, boys. Yeah.
Take him back. Big up.
Gentlemen, on the house.
You got.
Oh, she is saucy. This isn't gonna work.
What's your solution then?
I don't know.
Wait. Whoa! Whoa! Sorry, okay. Sorry.
Just about the eyes.
This is one of the things we need to get.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So, show me your hand. First one out, loses.
Loses what?
The girl bell end. Okay. Pact of silence.
Mm-hmm.
We never talk to each other about her. Ever. Deal?
Deal. Okay. T minus 10. 9.
9.
8.
7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
Today I drank water from a stream. I also ate the meat leftovers by the bonfire, but they tasted of ash and I had to spit them out. I heard a scream in the distance and I ran towards it. Beats bounced inside my chest very fast. I screamed with all my heart. I laughed, my eyes filled with tears, but there was no one there.
you know I started to work here?
You never told me.
When I was 17, I spent the summer with my parents in the country. And I met this boy. He was a pilot. It was the best summer. It was perfect. And when near the end of it, he just vanished. I keep thinking that he'll be on the next bus for the new recruits. Or the next one.
So you're not here because you love your job?
I hate space. It's such a bizarre place. There's so much to see down here.
If you're a time traveler, but you could only travel in one direction, which one would you choose? Forward or back?
A few years ago, I would have said back, for sure. Now I'm not so certain.
I'm scared to death, you know.
I don't recall having dreams before. Not until today. There was a small crystalline pond. Blue, red, and silver colours. And it was bathed by the sun in such an intense way. Everything was normal. Except there was a lack of atmosphere. The tree, the pool, everything floated adrift in space. I was impressed to see the stars so clearly.
Dish out the cards then.
Okay, guys, here we go. Hey, don't be shy, boy. Friends are always what you.
Here we go. 8, 5, there we go.
Let's see what you got then.
Fellows tried told me in Vladimir the other day.
Yeah. Okay, my parents run a collective farm producing wheat and potatoes, and it was my job, very young, to look after the labourers. We had this one worker who, he is the laziest human being you've ever seen in your life.
From Moldova.
From Moldova. Doesn't.
And the guy answered, yes, I would.
But here comes the best part. Tell him what you answered.
So I said, okay, you're fired.
I know somebody who definitely should be fired.
Come on, don't be shy. Alexander Ilyich, say the name. Mission.
Yeah.
The fucking bureau is going to shit.
Well, that Glushko's looking any better.
Ever since this little bastard beat us into me.
When is the Almanac going to be launched? That will give the Americans something to talk about.
2 to 3 years.
At least.
So Chalamet's not working on his lunar project anymore?
You'll keep your boy well informed, don't you? The project is dead, kid. Being second is a disgrace.
King of Spades.
I disagree.
Are we playing cards or are we talking? Let's play and drink.
Come on, no more politics. Play.
I wonder what it's like not to see.
Blind people. You know, they can hear things we can't even imagine.
Off you go.
Andre, you're spoiling them again. Come. I have something to tell you. Andre, I'm going to retire.
Really? Why?
I don't want to bother you with the reason. I don't want to talk about it. But I do want you to finally meet Shalom. He's put together an impressive team. His designs, they're light years ahead of the ones that Koryolov was working on. And the ones that Mission is working on now. N1, it's a dead project. But, you know, my friend, everything is politics. Maybe one day you can change that. I've told him that he can trust you. He can depend on you. That you're his man in Star City. Am I right?
Of course. Thank you.
I remember you telling me something about atoms. Twin quantic particles that resonated together no matter where they were in the universe. Paradise number 4 were your lips, exhaling a breath that steamed into the air in successive repetitions. And the sun was setting. I remember that well.
Come on, it's open!
Ah, something smells good. Get some music on. Have you got my milk? Amazing.
Oh, yes, please.
No.
Oi! I'll have a little bit.
You've been promoted again.
Oh, are you going to congratulate me?
Too boring.
No, come on, at least a kiss. At least a kiss for a star. This looks yummy. Oh. Can I help?
No,
You know, you never put enough salt. You never put enough salt.
Is the milk in here?
Off.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Oh, not that.
No. Yep, okay, I'm going. Yum, 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 yum. Right, let's take some of this. I've got that hoof right there. I've got mine. Please, sir. Not on the lap. Well, let's pour for everyone first.
I've got reports to finish, and I have to go.
No, Stas, the reports can wait.
No rest for the wicked.
Oh, come on.
I'd love to stay, but thank you.
So, I've got you something to celebrate my promotion.
Andre,
Look, okay, just take it, all right? For me.
So glad you're alive.
They told me today I'm going to see again.
Hey, that's great news. What did I tell you? You know, we were doing freefall today. It's an incredible feeling having your body suspended in the air. You're going to love it.
Well, I'm not going to love it. I'm not going to love it because I'm not going to do it, all right? They're not going to let me fly anymore, Stas. I'm not going to be a cosmonaut and I'm not going to space ever.
You don't know that. And I'm sorry, but look at it this way. Sometimes, you know, maybe you have to lose your wings to fly a little bit higher.
You really think that you can say that to me right now? You think you can say that to me now? I'm not going to space ever, right? It's not going to fucking happen. There's going to be everything I spent my fucking life planning for. Everything. Fucked. Gagarin, Tito, Leonov, no fucking Vasilyev. They're not going to know my name stuff. They're not going to know.
Is that what this is about, right?
No.
Is this what this is about for you? About being somebody?
I'm going to be somebody, Stan, and I'm a fucking failure!
Hey! Listen to me. This life is about living, not about posterity, not about history books. It's about doing the best thing you can, but right now, you're being pathetic.
Vladimir Vladimirovich, Mikhailo Stas Arsenievich, Arseny Alexander Artemiev. Congratulations and welcome to the Cosmonaut fraternity.
As I fell off, I thought of a welcome. Secretly, I also imagined national dances and beautiful women. I thought about the hoorays and the solemn celebrations. But they weren't there. I remember a naked fist fight with a boy. He liked a girl. I liked her too. We never mentioned the subject again, even though we continued being friends.
Private?
Hey, oh, it's good to see you. Feels like it's been ages.
Oh, it's been 2 weeks. With the launch preparations, I haven't had a spare minute.
Oh, I forgot. It's so important these days. How's it working at the OKB-52?
It's amazing. I can't believe I'm working with Chalamet. You?
Okay, can't complain.
How's your cousin? I can always write you some leave if you want to go visit her.
No, it's okay. It's too far.
You can tell her from me she still owes me that date.
You are like a dog on heat. What is it with you and women? Isn't one enough?
I just have a thirst that can't be quenched, comrade.
How's the move going?
Be in by the end of next week. It's almost finished. What about you? You going to spend the rest of your life in this poky little dorm room?
You're joking, right? It's the most comfortable place on earth. And soon, thanks to you, we're heading for the stars.
Now he's a poet.
But the rain wouldn't fall. I looked to the sky, but the rain wouldn't stop.
When I woke up, in the dream, the only thing that remained of this planet was a faint light. A light prior to the instance. Something primeval. Very basic. I remembered some words. I have been able to glimpse the brain's autumn. The last scene of reason. And then a light that froze my blood.
But the rain wouldn't stop.
Paradise 1 were two seagulls that flew over the water. Paradise 2 were a cluster of clouds in the northern east skies. Yesterday, I sensed a strange presence. There was no one there, but I still felt it. You know I don't believe in ghosts, but still, for a few seconds I ceased to hear. An absolute silence. I screamed, petrified, and hit with my fist the ash that covered it all. I have forgotten your name.
You scared me. You been there long?
No.
You could have knocked.
I bought you some berries.
It's me. Do you know where Stas is? Perfect. Look, are you sitting down? You're not going to believe what I'm going to tell you. The Americans are coming to Star City to train with us. There's going to be a joint mission between Apollo and Soyuz. Yes. It's going to be the first docking of 2 countries in space. And they've asked me to take charge of our end of the mission. I didn't know what to say. Okay. Okay, I'll see you later.
Andre, General Secretary Brezhnev has asked me to develop the UR-700 program.
Excuse me, sir?
The moon program I designed, the one they cancelled.
Yes, of course. It's just that...
I know. That one is a big, fat, brown bird that's never gonna fly. We've got a chance here of doing things right for once.
An open mission?
Of course not. Don't be naive. It'll only be disclosed if we step foot on the moon.
Wow. I don't know what to say.
I want you to take charge of the mission.
Sir?
I won't take no for an answer. We'll talk soon. Bye, my dear Andre.
A technician from over there at NASA was telling me a joke the other day. Made me promise I wouldn't get angry, if only he knew the half of it. So Brezhnev is in the Kremlin, and he's showing his mum around the place, as you do. He shows her rooms with beautiful ornaments, luxurious banqueting halls. Oh, and the garage, which of course is crammed full of limousines. And he says to her, "Don't you think your son has done pretty well for himself, Mama? Are you proud?" And his mother replies, "Not so much proud, darling, as worried. What if the Bolsheviks return?" I want you to be serious, Andre. Personal feelings aside for a moment, no preferences, no judgments. Who do you think should go?
Say the situation's almost comical. Except it isn't. You want to know the truth? Those of you who find these tapes, you won't like to hear this, but I wish I'd have stayed on the moon. At least I was happy there.
I dreamt we landed on the moon. We won the space race.
Space race is just American propaganda. It's the name they gave. It's something that we started that we're going to finish.
You're starting to sound like one of them.
Right, you're having this. You're having this. Open up. Oh, yes, jump. Oh! Happy New Year.
You can slap me behind you.
I'm sending Stas to the moon.
Do you know what you're doing?
You know, they asked me who was the best man, like.
So you say it was Stas.
I'm giving him what he wants, Yulia.
Where are you, cosmonaut? I need your body. Paradise number 4 were our lips exhaling a breath that steamed in the air in successive repetitions.
I've seen you wearing this sometimes. Who gave it to you?
No one.
I've used it as the mission's logo. Don't mind you.
No. Of course you can use it.
It's a bow and arrow for Mr. Important over there.
to go get some lunch because I'm getting hungry.
Turn it out.
So,
Oh no! Oh no! Look! Look! The shoe is lost!
hang on, oh, it's being torpedoed.
No. Look! Look at that! That's not going to be nice to wear now. You want it? You want it back?
I'll wear it. Why can't I wear it? It's
Lovely.
like-
give the lady your shoe. There you
It's
go.
like
That's for you.
cosmonaut train.
That's for you.
Oh, I feel like Cinderella.
Lovely. And now we can leave him by himself.
It is 39,827. Pitch trim is 003. 3. Roll trim is 987.
Perform ECTPS ice thrust and Debris 136 TDC science evaluation.
Activate LCC on software.
Perform MOON.
Time 0. SRP ignition.
Lift off.
We didn't say anything to you, Stat.
I've made Earth's orbit. It's going to be mighty tricky to get down there, though. I don't have enough energy to force the re-entry. Andre? I love you, pal.
I remember your eyes clearly. Your nose. Your hair. And stupid things. Like the number of freckles you have.
Really, for goodness sake. Just put some music on. The static's giving me a headache.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna miss you, Baz. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you. I can see. I could see. See the three of us together again. Walking walking along the beach.
I have arrived to a place I can recognize. There was a sign I couldn't read, but I remember its name. Starry Townlet. I remember where you used to live, but I'm not sure I want to go. As I walked closer, I started to hear drums. The closer I am, the more deafening the sound becomes.
The relics of a lost future. Our future. I can't allow myself to think like that. You understand, right? Plus, I feel you closer every day. This civilization, this country, they might be all a bunch of collapsed ruins. I don't care. It's you and me I care about, cosmonaut. I want you back.
Since he died, she's different. She doesn't. It's like she's thin. And I don't mean her body or. She's not quite there. She doesn't even drink water. She doesn't. Oh, God. She doesn't eat. She doesn't sleep. She doesn't. No. I don't want to work. I don't want to. I can't focus, and I don't want to. I don't want to go to that place. I had this crazy dream. I was talking to Stas and I asked him, was it worth it, Stas? Was it worth losing her to leave a footprint on the moon? He said, no. No, it wasn't. But you know, for just one fraction of a second, I felt alive. No. Of course. Yeah, of course.
His glory, love, and story. And there she was, his shooting star, the girl he dreamt of, full of life, the only one who knew the path to better things, to kingdoms rise. In the darkness of the forest, where the light can't go much further, our night becomes much stronger, living our midnight under rising winds, shooting stars, the dream we dreamt of flying by. He crossed the land, bewitched desire to find his glory. you.